We must begin to develop number one, and this is the most important thing we can do as a people. We must first develop an undying love for our people.
The rain beats on the black top, which plays the backdrop to the kid and the black cop. One had the black Glock, one had the crack.
His brothers that I rehearsed, like, him, like, man, I don't know, for some reason I was single all this time when nobody trying to holler at me. As soon as I got married, all of a sudden every female trying to holler at me.
That's keeping the commandment.
You keeping the commandments. You doing right now. All of a sudden, every woman you pass by trying to throw something at you. Hey, don't think of that as strange, man. That's fire. Hey, it's gonna happen. But you gotta be strong enough to know what's happening.
All of a sudden, you're making a little more money. With more money, you got more options.
Exactly. Things are happening good for you. Hey, that's enticing to an evil person. They see something like, ooh.
Yeah, that's a fiery trial, man. Income tax.
Hey,
what you gonna do with this, man? It's a fiery trial for some people. They could use their own destruction, man.
So he says 13. He says, don't think of it as a strange thing, but rejoice, inasmuch as ye are partakers of Christ's suffering. So remember, we said we glory in tribulation, right? He said, rejoice in that thing. He said that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. If ye be reproached for the name of Christ, let's click on reproach, make sure we all on the same page.
Railed that. Y'all know what rail means.
Being railed at, chided, taunted, suffered. If you go through it,
look at the fringes he got on.
Oh yeah. They always say that.
This fool crazy.
Like the girl be looking at me like,
you ain't from Israel, and then look at he's Jewish.
So it says if you going through that for the name of Christ, happy are ye. Hey, walk around with a smile on your face. If they talking about your friends, just smile about it, man.
Guess what, man? We already read what he said.
What they do.
He says, for the spirit of glory and of God rested upon you. You already know you got you in the spirit of God. It says, on their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified. It says, but let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. So remember, we just said, what did he just say? If you in jail because you done kill somebody, or you done rob somebody, doing evil to somebody, that ain't righteous. You suffer because you're supposed to suffer. But if you suffering for doing right, that's the stuff you want to glorify. He said, but don't be suffering don't suffer as a murderer, as a thief, evildoer. He said, yet if any man suffer as a Christian, a follower of Christ. It's simple as that, man. People want to have all these weird definitions of what a Christian is.
Y'all don't know, y'all suffer. This is a time of year where it's going to be suffering for some people.
Suffer.
Why we say that, Con?
What time of the year is it?
This is the time of the year that most Israelites, if they was in the world at one point, going to be suffering.
Oh.
Especially the new ones that's jumping in the Israelite. Why they going to be suffering? Christmas. Why? They family getting together. People you ain't seen in years will be coming down. They got the music playing. They having a good time, giving each other gifts. Man, everybody in a good mood around that time of year. But guess who ain't around? You ain't around. I ain't around. We ain't in there. We know what they doing. They worshiping the devil, man.
And if you a certain person in the family, like my people, they made it a point to call me and put me on blast in front of everybody. Where you at? Why you ain't coming?
Why everybody there?
They know, yeah. They know. They got you on speakerphone. They got everybody listening.
They letting you hear
they want
all your family members in the background.
Because you the popular one in the family. Everybody wants you to be there. Phil's not here? Why you ain't come? Where you at? They don't really know because your mama ain't told them. And you gotta tell them, look, man,
That's a hard thing,
it's hard.
man.
It's not easy. But hey, suffer as a Christian, man. Let him not be ashamed. Don't be ashamed of it.
Tell him.
Look, I don't celebrate that, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Y'all do your thing, man. I'm good. It says, but let him glorify God on his behalf. For the time has come that judgment must begin in the house at the house of God. And if it first began at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of God? So remember, we taking our licks now, right?
I see it there.
So he's saying, what's gonna be the end of them that's not obeying the gospel?
What's the end if you don't obey the gospel? What's your end gonna be? You ain't gonna be in the kingdom.
You ain't gonna be in the kingdom. You not gonna. It's not gonna be lovely for you in the end, pretty much. So take it now. That's what he's saying. It's gonna start with you first. You gonna have to take it first. But guess what? Take it now, cause the other people that ain't doing, they gonna take it later, 10 times worse.
Meaning, why you? It seems like black people get in trouble over every little thing, and these white people getting away with murder out there. Judgment start with the house of God first. The Israelites is the house of God. They judgment day gonna come. Just our like judgment day right now. We going through it now. That's how much he love us.
Yep.
So take that with glory, man. You an Israelite. He love you now. He whooping you now. If you don't whoop your kids now, you don't love. He don't love them. He let them run around and get away with murder. He don't love. He waiting for their judgment, right?
And we said this example before, like, y'all are kids. So if y'all doing something with your friends and you come to us and say, well, my friend did it, I'm starting with you. I ain't all them other kids, I'm not worried about them right now. I'm worried about you. I told you not to do it. Just like the Lord said, I told you, Israel, you Israelite, I told y'all not to do it.
He's saying, out of all the people, judgment start with you. Y'all my people.
You my people first. I'm whooping your butt first, because you knew better. That's what he's saying. You knew better. And you still did it. They don't know no better. But don't worry, I'm going to get them too. That's what he's saying. I'm going to get them.
You better bring
But you going to get yours now. Come on. So,
that explains why the state we in now, why you see them getting away with everything.
Verse 18. Listen to this. It's deep. It says, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Y'all know it's scarcely?
They're barely.
Difficulty. Hardly. With much work. If the righteous got to do all this, if we got to put in this much work, it's that hard for us to be saved. If we doing right, where shall the ungodly and the sinners appear?
They don't even think about this, man. They really think they gonna make it, and they ain't doing nothing in the Bible, man.
You see that?
And he's saying the people that's doing the Bible gonna barely
make it. So where's the ungodly and sinner people gonna be?
We try. That's why we keep telling them and trying to keep warning our loved ones, man. Cause we love them. We try to look. I'm barely gonna make it. If it's God's will, I'm barely gonna make it.
Hey, that's deep. 19. Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of God commit the keeping of their souls to him in well doing, as unto a faithful creator. So he says, commit the keeping of their souls to him in well doing. Keep doing well, good things, the commandments. Now that's 2. Revelation 2. 9 through 11. Verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. So first of all, who is he talking to? He's saying, I know your works, your tribulation, your poverty. Who's going through tribulation and poverty right now? Our people. He's saying, but you rich. Why is he saying, but you rich? What you rich with?
Oh my God.
Because we ain't got no money.
No.
Who are we?
Yeah.
That's rich, man. You
We're
got
rich.
the kingdom if you do what's right, man. You rich. It's like a credit card just waiting to be activated. But if your parents give you stipulations, you get to max it out with. It's an unlimited charge. You rich. You just gotta do some things.
So he said all that. He said, but you are rich. And he said, I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. So who running around saying they Jews? You got people in Israel right now claiming to be us. Not only that, you got people running around claiming to be Christians. You got people running around claiming that they keep the laws. Or that they worship God. But they not keeping the commandment one. They're not doing anything the Lord's telling them to do. But they claiming that, oh yeah, I'm a Christian, I'm a child of God. Because if you saying you're a child of God, then you saying you're a Jew. You saying you're an Israelite. Pretty much. Because we know it go by the bloodline.
This dude that work with you, he claimed to be the Islamic faith. Islam just means to Muslim, which is Islam. It means to submit to God. But what he was doing at work?
He participated in a Secret Santa.
Participating in Secret Santa, but you call yourself a Muslim or whatever, submit to God, but you participate in Secret Santa.
So he's saying that's blasphemy. That's like just a straight out lie. He says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. That crown.
That's rich.
That's that richness he's talking about. Remember, he said earlier, it's some brothers, people out here that's been put in prison for wrong stuff. They ain't even doing no wrong, and the people trying to find something on them just so they can put them in prison or put them because they out here spreading the word or trying to do right for their people. They trying to uplift their people. We a threat to this society. If we out here trying to uplift our people and take them away from this worldly stuff and get them into the word, that's damaging to their society. That's damaging they good. They are rich.
All those black leaders we had that got assassinated, meaning the ones that was trying to uplift our people, show them the right way, they get killed just for that. Mm-hmm. The Black Panthers and stuff.
So they had to go through it. And he said, but be faithful unto death. Remember, we've read some stories in the Apocrypha. Remember the lady with the kids, and they killed all her kids in front of her. They tried to force them to eat their pork, and they wouldn't do it. They killed all of them, right? Yeah. Be faithful unto death. They was like, I don't care what you do to me. They was taunting the man. They're like, man, we not, our God, we know. They was like praying to God in Hebrew and stuff.
Yeah. Didn't the kid like stick out his tongue?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we can stand boldly in the words of God and say, man, I don't care what you do. You can kill me right now. I'm good, man.
I know people that got job offers, but they had to like shave their hair, like they had the long dread like that to shave their hair, and they had to work
shave
on
their
the
face and all that.
They had to shave their
If
beard.
I would have known that before I went to work the Terminator, man, they did the same thing to me. I was in that. Oh yeah, you know you got to shave, right? This is before I knew. I'm like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, I shave. Not thinking nothing. You don't realize the spiritual of what's going on with these people. They set up rules just for that. Because look, they telling us it's because well, if you don't do it, then there's certain things that'll mess up the chemicals you spray. They made up something. But I went to a testing site where all the different companies had there's white dudes out there with ZZ Top beards, man. I'm talking about beards all the way down.
They don't want you.
They don't want you with a beard.
Why?
Because they know that's a commandment.
Oh yeah, because you have to have it.
I didn't realize that until I started getting out. Like, man.
So now you know these things. You gotta be faithful to the death. Now you
gotta
know
choose. You gotta make a choice. You gotta say, well, I guess I just gotta go get me a different job, man, because I'm not doing. So it's brothers that done that. Now you might be already stuck in a job. You got a job, and then they tell you to do something. You may have to hold it down for a little while until you find something else or whatever you gotta do. But you gotta make the decisions though. You can't. Don't think you can just continue in sin. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make a choice.
Your whole life until the death, you're gonna
That's
be
for
faced with these type of questions. And it ain't just about jobs, it's about anything.
You gotta weigh out your own salvation. You gotta work that thing out in your life and say, look, all right, Lord, I'm gonna pray to you. You show me what I need to do. Open this door, whatever you gotta do, and He gonna lead you through it. He just trying to see if you gonna choose Him at the end of the day. So He says, be faithful unto death. You're going to get the crown of life. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. That second death is what?
No.
Yeah. We got to overcome. Last verse.
Chapter 7, verse 1 through 4, and then 9 through 17.
So Revelation 7. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. So y'all just kind of visualize what's going on. This is like he's showing you what's going on in the end times. And he's saying, so he cried out to the angels. He said, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads.
Just press the other. You're good.
So he said, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads. So who's the servants of God?
Oh, the animals in the sea, the trees.
Think about it.
Who are the servants of God? What is a servant?
Like a person who does the works for God.
So who are the people that work for God?
The pastors, Israelites.
The Israelites.
Israelites. With the
Oh,
servants.
lots of
So he said, don't destroy the earth.
So the angels about to destroy the world. They about to destroy stuff. But he said, look, before I let y'all go, y'all hold on. I got to seal up the servants of our God in their foreheads. What is that? What does he mean, seal them? What is he sealing us with?
What's in your forehead?
Right? Your mind?
The mind,
So
right?
he said you got to seal your mind. What that mean? If God said he got to seal your mind, he said, I want to destroy the world, but first I got to do something with the mind of the Israelites. What do you think he's talking about?
Like purify you, filthy?
How do you purify?
By the word.
Exactly, man.
He's sealing us with that word. He's saying before, because what's the promise? What did he promise us? He said, I'm not going to destroy y'all. I'm going to save a remnant. I'm saving a remnant, right? So before that happens, he has to, because we've been living in sin, right? We fell away from God. So he's trying to seal up the servants. He's saying, all right, there's a certain number of people. He's going to show you. Let's keep reading.
It's a government you about to find out.
So he's saying, look, I'm going to seal the servants of God in their foreheads. Verse 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed. And there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. So he's waiting on a certain amount of Israelites to be sealed to establish this government that's going to happen when the kingdom comes. This is what he's talking about. Hopefully we want to be in that number.
What do y'all think we're doing right now? Everybody all over the world making all these videos on the corners preaching, trying to tell people we're the Israelites, trying to change their life. What do y'all think we're doing that's compared to what he's reading? It said, don't destroy nothing until we get 144,000 Israelites mind sealed. Then when we get 144,000,
then he gonna let them angels go. Hey, go get it. Destroy it now.
So the angels right now is looking at all of this chaotic stuff going on. He said they're on the 4 corners of the earth. North, south, east, and west. They like this. The Lord, the only thing stopping them is the Lord. He said we need 144 Israelites. He gonna break it down in tribes if you keep reading down. He say 12,000 for each 12, and it's 140.
So as soon as that 144,000 is sealed, we don't know when that could be.
Listen, y'all. So that's why you see all of these Israelites making all of these videos in America, United Kingdom, Jamaica, Africa, all the Israelites making all these videos. We trying to wake them up as fast as we can. We trying to get the hell on out of here. So we get that one number. It's like that count or whatever. We reach that number. Beep, 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 beep.
Alright, it's go time. It's go time. And you gonna know.
But we gonna prove who the 144 is. Read a little further down. The tribe of Judah,
He
the
said,
tribe of
the tribe
Asher.
of Judah, 12,000. The tribe of Reuben, 12,000. Tribe of Gad, 12,000. Asher, 12,000. These are the names of the Israelites.
Tribe of who?
Naphtali, Manasseh, Simeon, Levi, Issachar.
Do you see Egyptians? Do you see Edomites?
Do you
see the tribe of Amalek? Do you see the tribe of... It's only Israelites gonna be...
He's waiting till the Israelites are sealed. Because we the servants. We the ones that he gave the law. We're going to be the lawgivers. Verse 9. It says, after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations, and kindreds, and people, and tongues, stood before the throne, and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hand.
Y'all know what that means, that of all nations?
What does that mean? Because if a person that don't know, they'll be confused. They say, oh, well, see, right there, it says all nations.
It's in reference to the 12 tribes of Israel, right?
Then what happened to us?
That was scattered.
Exactly.
So
We were scattered, and that's what the all
it's
nations
going to be
was.
144,000 leaders.
That was scattered.
No.
Right?
This is going to be the 144. And he say after the 144, there's going to be a great multitude which no man can number.
That's the rest
Of
us.
all nations. So the Israelites is going to be a governing body of 144,000, like the president and the people there, and then it's going to be all the other Israelites that's going to make it into the kingdom that's scattered.
Because everybody got a role.
All nations.
Right? Everybody can't be the kings and priests and everything like that. Some people going to be doing the smaller work. But hey, you just want to make it in, right? You want to still be in this great multitude, which no man can number, of all nations, kindreds and people and tongues.
If you one of them 144, you official, man. Them really the ones that's out here teaching the
They
word.
teach, putting in work.
The ones that's getting it and doing what's right, y'all, them people gonna be the multitude. But the preachers and the teachers and the ones that out here saving souls, them the ones that's gonna be part of the 144.
Appreciate you cleaning that up. And he said they were clothed with white robes, palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, salvation to our God, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. And all the angels stood round about the throne, and about the elders and the four beasts, and fell before the throne on their faces, and worshiped God, saying, Amen. Blessing and glory, and wisdom, and thanksgiving, and honor, and power, and might be unto our God forever and ever. Amen. He says, and one of the elders answered, saying unto me, what are these which are arrayed in white robes, and whence came they? Who these people in these white robes, and where they come from? He said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. You know who that is. He said, and he said to me, these are they which came out of great tribulation. What was we talking about this whole time? All the tribulation and crap we've been going through all this time. But we steady staying right with the word. He said, hey, that's all them right there. And have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. Therefore are they before the throne of God, and serve him day and night in his temple. And he that sitteth on the throne shall dwell among them. They shall hunger no more.
Hey, if you go through great tribulation for doing the word of God, man, he said you're gonna be right by the throne worshiping him. You ain't gonna be in the kingdom. You're gonna be like, that's a beautiful thing.
They shall hunger no more. What they hungering for? Because we're not talking about literally food all the time.
The word.
The word, the God. We gonna finally be with our God again. We've been hungering for him for the longest. He turned his face away from us for the longest because we weren't doing right. We gonna, once you get to this point, you finally got him. You there with him now. Now he gonna straighten everything out. He like, all right, y'all. This is what's going down. I'm gonna give y'all this. Like, remember when we said he gonna set everything straight? We gonna finally get the true meaning of everything. We gonna be like, he gonna give us over stupid stuff. We gonna know he gonna say, look, no, y'all ain't doing this. This is how you do it right. Okay, Lord, I appreciate you. We've been waiting.
Imagine just because of the new moon doctrine, some people keeping Sabbaths on this for a week on this day, and they keep
Exactly.
we gonna be all together as one. He gonna clear everything.
He gonna clear all that up. And he said, neither thirst anymore. Thirst, remember that the water is the word, right? So he gonna finally clear up all this. Cause remember, we ain't got everything. We just got what he gave us as far as like. Cause remember, it was books that was destroyed. It was stuff that they destroyed, and they just held together what they could. And he said, hold fast to what you got till I come. And when we come, we gonna find out even more stuff that probably ain't even in the Bible that we didn't even know was there. So he said, neither shall the sun light on them, nor any heat. For the Lamb which is in the midst of the throne shall feed them, and shall lead them unto living fountains of water. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. Hey, that's gonna be a lovely day. We ain't gonna be crying no more. We ain't gonna be sad and sorry. It's gonna be like, thank you, Lord Jesus. We here, man. We home. We out of Babylon. We not on the bottom no more, man. We at the top. We living good. That's what it's gonna be in the end. So look, the end of the day, glory in that tribulation, man. We going through it right now. And Revelation 7 just ended that, man. We can go wipe away the sins, man. In the end.
Shalom.
Appreciate it. Shalom, Israel.
It's going down, y'all. You know the deal.